Oh, welcome to another edition of Wrestling for Fans. I'm going to do an AEW recap from last night. I don't have my notes in front of me, so if I get some of this wrong, I do apologize. But we're going to start from the opening bell of the first match, which was the first of two tag tournament matches, where we seen Lucha Brothers goes against Private Party. It was a darn good match. That Lucha Brothers winded up winning. Not too surprised though. I would have liked to seen the Private Party at least make it to the finals. It would have made a more of a feel-good moment like we seen with them upsetting the Bucks. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that the Lucha Brothers won because it continues the story that we're building. And I will touch on that next. The next match, we saw the Dark Order and SCU go at it for the second tag tournament match. I think I would have spread these matches out a little bit instead of having them back to back. And the surprising win with SCU. The reason I say surprising win is that Dark Order has been pushed to the moon and back since they debuted. But this does continue the storyline from the Lucha Brothers taking out Daniels last week. So I kind of see where they're going. And I kind of like that. So with that. And during that match, we've seen the Inner Circle 4 of the 5. Jake was not there because he was in the gym training for his Bellator match. I guess that is this Friday from what my wife was telling me. I don't watch MMA stuff. But she was telling me that she wanted to watch it because he was going to be on it. So, then Tony Schiavone is trying to interview Cody. That never happens because they are blowing, the Inner Circle is blowing these air horns where Cody couldn't get nothing said or done. He was supposed to make some sort of major announcement that we never got. So Jericho starts running his mouth, basically says, I know you ain't going to come up here because if you do it be 4 against 1, then Dustin's music hits. Again, Jericho said, well, it's still 2 against 4. MJF comes out. It's still 3 against 4. And then the shock of the night with Diamond Dallas Page. And this is where me and Hardcore Christopher are going to have to agree to disagree. I kind of like the fact that DDP showed up. They may be trying to set up a final match for DDP where he can end things on his own terms. When he originally left WWE because of a neck injury, his TNA run, he had a match at Hall Justice and vanished. So both times he really didn't get to say a proper goodbye. So maybe that's what they were setting up. Then we had a match with Kenny Omega and Joey Janela, I believe it was. If I am wrong, please correct me. Omega won the match. Good, solid match. Dr. Britt Baker had a match with a newcomer. I do not remember her name, so I do apologize. Dr. Britt Baker had one of the mascots for one of the teams, I guess, from that area. It might have been the college mascot for all I know. Of course, the Doc won the match with her hand in the mouth submission type thing that she does. Then they went to interview the newcomer in the back, and she's attacked. And Hardcore Christopher, this is where I get to explain to you who it was. Because you just put a mystery attacker. But that was Brandy Rhodes. But what's the gimmick here? Why did she attack the newcomer? What is the secret? And why did it look like that maybe she was demon possessed doing that? That was not the original Brandy we're all used to. So where is this headed? Going to be very interesting to see. Best friends versus the Young Bucks basically was the Young Bucks coming out party, so to speak. The Young Bucks won. I think it was Matt that grabbed the mic, talks to LAX, even though they ain't known that. They were just known by Santana and Ortiz. And they say 2 words, basically, and then he drops the mic. We accept, and drops the mic. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything besides the final match. I'm trying to think in my head. I don't have my notes that I usually do for these recap shows that I do. I believe we're to Moxley and Pac. This match was to the TV time limit, which basically means up until the end of the show. It went to a TV time limit draw. Moxley was irate. He dropped the first referee with a DDT and then stomped the second referee, even though I don't think that made Camel. So I expect after Full Gear that these two are going to dance again. It was a good match, but it was mainly one-sided because of the opening bell attack. Well, before the opening bell, the ring entrance attack from Pac. But all in all, I think it was a real good show. I am fixing to go watch NXT, so I'll probably be doing an NXT review. I've only watched the first match of it so far, and I am very interested to see this Finn Balor situation that has been blowing up the internet. So, with that being said, this is Wrestling for Fans saying till we meet again. Cheers.